So this is a quick demo of the Griot's spray ceramic, the new 3-in-1, I think ceramic wax they call it. I don't have the actual Griot's stuff in front of me. So this is my 2017 black on black Civic Touring Edition. I have kept the paint mostly perfect aside from some minor rock chips. I have the Griot's 3-in-1 spray. I did use it in a non-Griot's bottle. I like the way this particular bottle sprays, so it's what I put it in. I did buy it in the gallon, so sorry if I'm a little bit out of focus here. I've got a camera that doesn't focus the best, so I've got it focused on the car, and I might be a little maybe that's better. So I did buy it in the gallon. I think it was $84.99, something like that. We're not doing the whole car today. We're just going to be doing the hood because it's the only part of the car that I don't have covered in all kinds of other protective, mostly Griot's stuff. I think the rest of the car is covered in, I use Griot's rinseless wash and wax to wash it, and then I hit it with another layer of Griot's Best of Show spray wax. So the rest of the car has that. I would need to do either a removal or like a light buff, maybe like the lightest pad with the lightest compound, something like that, and I just don't feel like doing it right now. But my hood has a very light ceramic coating on it already, so I can get away with using this on it. It wouldn't bond to, at least according to Griot's, it won't bond to waxed surfaces, so we can only really do it with the hood. I'm going to do more of this later, but this is kind of just an initial to get something out there because there hasn't really been a whole lot of stuff other than Griot stuff. There hasn't been a whole lot of actual practical application with this, so I'm guessing there's a few people who at least want to see it go on a car out in the wild. So that's what this is. We're going to do a little demo on ease of application. I'll probably do a little bit of close-up too, but I'm going to do the initial just spray on, wipe off. So I don't know if you can see it in the video, I'll show it later, but one of the interesting things with this stuff is it actually goes on the color that it is. So on the black car, it actually is bright green, which is kind of interesting. So it is a very easy application process. This is very easy. I would put it on par with any of the other Griot's spray products. There is a little bit of residue. It's, I don't know, it's definitely less than a wax, but it does require just a little bit more effort to get off than some of the other quick spray detailers. But it's not bad. It's just slightly more need than spray and wipe. I mean, you got to wipe at it a little bit to get it off, but it's definitely not bad. Okay, so it is literally that simple. So I'm gonna stop the video and then I'm gonna bring it up really close to the car if I can get it to focus right, so I can kind of give a close-up of what it looks like gone on the car. Okay, so this is kind of the ultra close-up to kind of give you an idea. It's not the greatest, but it kind of gives you an idea of how it kind of applies on. So as you can see, it's pretty easy application, and it does come right off. There's definitely a little bit of residue, like I said before, but let me pull this back just a little here. Spray a little more on here and give an idea of how it looks sprayed on the surface. So like I said before, it's kind of an obvious green spray. It seems like most products you don't see as much color once it sprays, but this you actually see good solid color out of it. There's definitely a little bit of residue being left behind. You can't really see it very well, but there is definitely good solid residue that you got to put a little bit of effort into getting off, but it's not hard. It's not any difficult than any wax. Probably a little bit easier. Just that slight darkening on the paint until you get it out. I am using the Griot's gray PFM. I think 16 by 16 size is the size of this. Okay, so this should give everybody a pretty good idea of what to expect on the application process. I may give some update later on longevity, but I don't have the means to do an effective test as far as that's concerned. The only thing I can do is drive it and see how it lasts, but this is application under real world usage situation. I like the way it feels. It's as smooth as it's ever been. And I've used a lot of waxes and compounds and stuff on it. So, but I hope everybody finds this interesting and informative. I'm kind of new at making videos like this, so if anyone has any specific questions they want to ask, feel free and I will do my best to answer. Anyway, thanks for watching.